Hello and welcome to another video. I'll be showing you how to create an axonometric or isometric floor plan in 5 easy steps. This is going to be a very short and easy tutorial to follow along, so let's get into it. Here I have opened the project I want to use. As you can see, I've opened all the floor plans I'll be using. I have the finished ground level, mezzanine floor and first floor. To edit my floor plan, I'll hide all the elements I don't want to be visible. So I'll start with the section lines. I'll select my section lines and hide. I'll hide these lines too. I'll also hide section lines on this level and also on this level. Here I'll also hide some of the elements inside this floor plan because I don't want them to be visible. And this line that cuts across some objects inside the floor plan. I'll also hide these construction lines. The second step is to export your floor plans. I'll export my individual floor plans to CAD files. So for the ground level, I'll go to File, Export, CAD Format, DWG. I'll just export current view. Next, create a new folder to keep my documents organized. I'll repeat the same process for the other two floor plans. If you come across your floor plan being tiny in the export like this, you can cancel out of the export option and go to show crop region and crop the view of the floor plan to make it smaller. I'll go back here to export card format DWG. Now as you can see the floor plan thumbnail is big. I also export current view. The third step is to re-import your floor plans. For this I'm going to create a new Revit project and I'll import card, the insert tab. You can use link card or import card, anyone works fine. Here I'm just going to use import card. I'll choose the first floor plan here. I'm going to leave all the settings as is. The floor plan has been re-imported, but this time as a card file in a different project. I'll go back to the ground floor here and I'll hide these elevation markers. Before importing the other floor plans, I'll go to elevation here on my project browser. Since I'm working with 3 floor plans, I'm going to need 3 layers. So I'll create a new layer. I'll increase the distance of these layers to 50,000 millimeters. That's 50 meters. Here I'm going to type out 50,000 millimeters because my unit is in millimeter. Then for this, I'll also type out 100,000 millimeters so that it can be 50 meters from the second layer. I need one more zero there. As a rule of thumb, you want your layers to be spaced out uniformly. So if you're using 20 meters, you want all of them to be spaced out by 20 meters. So here, this is 50 meters from the first to the second, and also 50 meters from the second to the third. And I'll go to my second layer. I keep calling it layer. I'll go to my second level, hide these elevation markers, and import my second floor, which is the mezzanine floor. Also leave the settings as it is. If I go into 3D view, you'll see that the floor has been imported. And I'll go to my third level. I'll also hide these elevation markers and import my first floor. I'll make sure that from the properties panel, my projection mode is in orthographic. Then I'll come here and choose any angle I'm interested in. I think I'm fine with this view. So I'll go ahead to export my axonometric floor plan. I'll create a new sheet. Drag the 3D view onto the sheet. I'll adjust the scale so that it fits into the sheet. I'll try 1:500. Additionally, you can add detail lines or model lines to emphasize the connectivity. Here, I'm just going to add some detail lines on the sheet. So go there, type in DL for detail lines. And I'll try to draw them along the edges of the floor plan. Yeah, I'm trying to copy it as closely to the edge as possible. For this particular line, I'm going to delete some part of it so that it looks like it's running behind the floor plan. So I'm going to SL to split the line. I'm going to select all the line I just added and edit the line type and color. I'm going to go here, select one of the lines, select all instances visible in view, right click, override graphics in view by element. I'm going to choose a pale color. I'm also going to edit the line type. Okay, this works fine. You can also go into the 3D views to change all line work to solid black. Select one of the CAD files or the CAD floor plans on the 3D view. Override graphic in view by category, projection lines, and change the color to black. For some reason, override by category does not work. I'm going to reset. Alternatively, you can just select the three CAD files, right click, override graphic in view by element, and change projection line to black. That should work fine this time. Yeah. So I'll go back to my sheet. As you can see, you can add other diagrams from your sheet and export directly out of Revit. Or you can also export this as a CAD file or a PDF into another 2D design software to further edit the line work. That's it for this video. I hope you learned something useful and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.